The voice as an instrument. What is the voice? The voice consists of sound made by a human being using the vocal folds for talking, singing, laughing, crying, screaming, etc. The human voice is specifically that part of human sound production in which the vocal folds are the primary sound source. What parts of our body we use when singing? Respiratory system. The respiratory system is what allows us to breathe and exchange carbon dioxide for oxygen. The primary organs of the respiratory system are the lungs, which carry out this exchange of gases as we breathe. The speaking apparatus. The human vocal apparatus is like two kinds of musical instruments at once, a wind instrument and a string instrument. This apparatus includes a source of wind, the lungs, components that vibrate, the vocal cords in the larynx, and a series of resonant chambers, the pharynx, the mouth, and the nasal cavities. How does the voice work? The air that comes from the lungs goes through the vocal folds or cords and makes them vibrate. As a consequence, sound is produced. In the first picture, we can observe that the vocal cords are open. This situation occurs when we inhale. However, in the second picture, the vocal cords are closed. This occurs when we speak, sing, shout, or laugh. Let's talk about breathing. Here, we can observe the difference between exhalation versus inhalation. When we exhale, the muscle diaphragm, which is represented by a red curved line, goes up. But when we inhale, the diaphragm goes down. Types of voices. Female voices. There are three types of them. Soprano. The word soprano comes from the Italian word sopra, which means above, over, on top of. It is the highest female voice. Mezzo-soprano. The mezzo-soprano voice is the middle-range voice type for females. It lies between the soprano and contralto ranges. Contralto. It is the lowest female voice type. The contralto's vocal range is fairly rare, similar to the mezzo-soprano. Male voices. There are also three types of them. Tenor. The name tenor derives from the Latin word tenere, which means to hold. It is the highest male voice. Baritono. This vocal range lies between the tenor and the bass voices. The name comes from the Greek word baritonos, which means heavy sound. Bass. It is the lowest male voice. It must be capable of singing comfortably in a baritonal tessitura. Famous singers. The singer of All I Want for Christmas Is You, Mariah Carey, is a soprano. Adele, the composer of Hello and Rolling in the Deep, is a mezzo-soprano. Cher is a contralto. The famous Peruvian tenor Juan Diego Flores. Frank Sinatra, the composer of the famous musical piece New York, New York. He is a baritono. Finally, Louis Armstrong. He was a recognized bass and also a very famous trumpet player. Thank you. Until next class. Miss Luzmar.